Hello everybody, in this video I'll talk about this key phase of awakening, which is your post-awakening phase called the purging and oscillation. And if you guys have been struggling, if you think that you have realized what oneness is, what the nature of a reality is, and you still can't figure it out, maybe for the first 3 months, for the first year, you lived in this state of being. You lived recognizing oneness, and then suddenly you're just not able to get back. It's always here, You intuitively know that the truth is here and that the truth is recognizing the truth. You know you're one. But you keep checking, and in the process of checking, you just can't seem to find the real answer. You can't confirm your experience, but it comes back. There are moments of clarity and there are moments of confusion. This oscillation between the clarity and confusion is what we call the oscillation. So why this happens is because during this phase, after you have awakened, the mind showcases its impurities and your body showcases its impurities, emotional impurities, emotional and energy blockages. They start to appear. A lot of old mental habits, a lot of old karma, conditioning, they start to surface. Trauma. Well, this period of stabilization is important because it's actually what is the most transformative phase. So what happens in this phase? Why do you oscillate? Your mind has this habit, right, of checking, and after you have awakened, after it becomes normal, living in oneness becomes normal, your mind starts to wander and thinks that, okay, is this actually oneness? Well, that is the tendency of the mind, okay? And then because you're resting as awareness, you have let your mind to run free. And after a certain point, it's gonna come back, it's gonna attack again. So when the mind tries to check and confirm the experience, what happens is you actually run away from the experience, because when your mind is fixated, when there is fixation in the consciousness, you can't be recognizing the truth. To recognize the truth, your consciousness needs to be open. It cannot be fixated on a particular thing, like a particular striving of a state, particular clarity. Your mind cannot be expecting things like that, and you just effortlessly flow into your being. That does not happen. Mind needs to be still for you to recognize the truth. And when you try to recognize it, when you try to check again and again, it's going to go farther. So what you should do is surrender. Surrender to the fact that you actually don't know. You know, obviously, I know that you know, but the mind doesn't. And just stay with the fact that you don't know, and just try to not strive for any clarity. The clarity is gonna come back, and it comes back every day. But our main focus here is to remove the doubts, is to get past the phase that we doubt our experience. So whatever your experience is, just you need to surrender, okay? There are some other nuances I want to get into. So what happens is, first, your mind has a lot of concepts about what this reality is. Pre-awakening, it's like, okay, this is a solid world. I am this. The world is this. This is the story of the world. There is space, there is time. After awakening, you're like, okay, this is oneness. Okay, this is emptiness. Okay, this is all one. Okay, this is the self. Okay, this is God. Okay, this is consciousness. So many concepts, even after awakening. But for a certain period of time, these concepts helped you to guide towards the truth. The truth cannot be comprehended by the mind. Neither is it oneness. The truth is not oneness. It's not emptiness. It's close to emptiness. Emptiness is the closest you can get. Even you see, when I like try to convey the truth, it cannot come out. But emptiness is by far the closest word that can come towards the truth, even oneness. But understand that the truth is not oneness, it's not consciousness, it's nothing. The truth just is. And this present moment cannot be comprehended by the mind. This is like this vast field, the vast field, and it's infinite. You cannot comprehend it. So the only thing that comes to my mind is that it's infinite. It's infinite. Okay, it's infinite, infinite. It's infinite. So all these concepts that okay, I cannot recognize oneness. I cannot recognize that I'm consciousness, or I'm the self, or I'm the no self. It's all bullshit. It's your mind try to confirm a concept created by the mind, but the truth is not that. Even though you have recognized what the truth is, your mind was still holding on to that concept to have a firm grasp over this reality. But you need to, and that was a tool that helped you, but you need to throw that tool away and you need to move forward. So what I suggest you to do is accept your movement however it comes. If you feel like you are identified with your body, so be it. If you feel like you cannot recognize your true nature, so be it. If you feel like whatever this experience is, just accept it. Accept that consciousness is experiencing this experience right now, and there's nothing wrong with the experience. This is consciousness experiencing this experience, this moment. Consciousness experiencing this moment, and then that moment has certain aspects to it, such as forgetfulness of your true nature. Actually, never forget it. The human character is just flowing, It doesn't have time to think about all this, but your mind just always comes in. So, what was I saying? Yeah, you cannot forget it because it's already here. Have you ever heard that I am the truth? You are the truth? If I say it, I'll say I am the truth. I am the path. I am the way. Yeah, because after a certain point, you have to return back into being. Yes, all your meditation, all your practice, to be aware of awareness, to live with awareness, to recognize your true nature, coming back to it again and again was helpful. But right now, you need to be, and you need to trust the truth so that the truth comes to you now. You don't have to find it. You already found it. Now that seeking energy is still here. So to really embody the truth, you need to trust that it's here, and you need to trust that whatever experience is happening right now is consciousness experiencing this moment. And you can surrender. There is a practice I can share that you can use to surrender to the moment, non-dual surrender, created by yours truly. I recently uploaded this darkness meditation, right? So this is related a little bit to that. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch the dark field meditation, which has chants that you realize emptiness. But the idea is that this entire field is right here. There is no distance there, here. It's just right here. How you can confirm is when you close your eyes, everything disappears, and now see the dark field, it's all here. Open your eyes, see the light field, it's all here. Now it's everything goes black, now everything goes white, bright. And the difference is that you think that you see, when you close your eyes, you see nothing. No, that's not it. You see darkness, that's not it. When you close your eyes, consciousness experiences or shows you nothing. Experience of the moment turns into darkness when the eyes are closed. That's more accurate. Try to understand that, okay? But if this entire moment, if this entire experience is right here, just take this whole experience in, and then whatever happens, whatever thought comes in, whatever experience you're having, whatever emotion you're having, this is also a good way to be in a flow state. Whatever is happening right now, instead of rechecking and having a break in your flow, just accept that, okay, you can remember your experience 2 seconds ago, how you were feeling 2 seconds ago, what thoughts you were having 2 seconds ago, and then say that, okay, this is the experience consciousness is having right now. If it feels like you are in this body and you are doing something, identified with the body, identified with the experience, this is the experience consciousness is having right now. And then come back to nothing, come back to being. You get lost, you get pulled to check again, say that, okay, this is the experience consciousness was having right now, and just be. So the best advice I can give you right now is to just be and surrender to the moment. The more you do it, the faster you'll move through it. And I didn't talk about the purging process, but to give you guys context, but to give you guys, what the purging process is, it's basically all your emotions come up, all your unresolved trauma comes up, your insecurities will heal, you will feel your kundalini move, you will feel heaviness in your chakras, a lot of blockages will be removed. And the best advice I can give you is self-love. Accept yourself more, let everything happen, try to surrender more and more. You can combine that practice I just gave you, and whenever you are in the world doing stuff, you can be in the flow state, not trying to maintain it, because when you try to do something, the flow state breaks. So come back to the being. Whatever activity in your consciousness, it's just the experience of consciousness of this present moment. And with that knowledge, just flow. Try experimenting with this and hope you find the right way to do this meditation or this practice. And keep flowing, guys. You'll see that you're not identified really with the experience. You thought that you were identified with the body, but you're not. You're already awakened. You don't need to worry about that. So you're like talking with people, insecurities come in. Okay, that's the experience consciousness is having right now. You move on, or you don't try to avoid it. You accept it. You just flow. Okay. About this purging process, have some compassion towards yourself and surrender. Everything you're insecure about, let them show, and let them show in people, and whenever they are showing, have compassion towards yourself. It's gonna bring your validation seeking behavior from outward validation seeking behavior to inward satisfaction. Okay, I need them to understand me, I need them to validate me, to, oh fuck, I feel good within myself, I don't need them to validate me, I like me. Yeah, so that's how the perspective will change. Yeah, so namaste guys, namaste, arigato, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and comment what videos you guys want to see next.